Thanks, Nico. Hey, Bobby. Hope you're doing well. You've got to the part of the season that I think you like the most. How do you maybe change the mentality to go into these one-off, these knockout games?
Yeah, I think first and foremost, experience helps us. This isn't the first time these players have done this, and it's not just talking about the past and playoffs and CPL, but you look at any type of cup competition you play in, whether that's Champions Cup, whether it's a Canadian Championship. So you look on the experience of the past and those guys in the dressing room, but you always have players that are new to the squad, and I think it's always important that they've lived those type of moments. So we've had that this year within the squad, and that plays a big role. Beyond that, we've got a group of leaders that know how to flip the switch when it comes to these games, which we usually say are games without a tomorrow. And of course, this one does for a team, but we always have to approach it that way. And then just making sure we're sharp on football. You're sharp on football. You empty the tank on the field, as we say. Then you've given yourself a very good chance of winning these games.
And you obviously have a very good record against Cavalry in these playoff games. And just from all the experience in cup games and CONCACAF games, does playing against better teams bring the best out of your team?
I think, I don't want to say better teams, I want to say it's important matches. Usually brings out the best in us. So, like you said, whether that's been CONCACAF, whether it's been a playoff match, it's that match where, your level of concentration has to be at its best. Your attention to detail must be top. That's for us, the coaches and the players themselves. And, I think in the end of the day, that's the trick to this. And then being your confident self, playing your football, being your confident self, knowing how to manage the games in different phases. And, that's what we want to see tomorrow as well.
Awesome. Thanks, Bobby.
And then I'll just ask one more question, but a question that's been asked to some of the players throughout this is just, what is it about the team that just brings you guys to another level when it comes to these, although it's not fully a knockout game, but these kind of games that are your one and dones, the ones that get you to that next step, those playoff games? Just what is it that brings out more to this team?
To be honest, and it sounds weird, the enjoyment of playing in them. I think that's the biggest thing. Also for us as a staff, you enjoy these games. The level of preparation that goes into it, and then when the players have been through these types of matches very often, and we've got a group of them who have done it a lot over the years, they also know the feeling coming out of it when things go well, and that's something that you want to feel again as a human being. So I think that's some of the biggest things. And yeah, of course, as a team, you've also felt disappointment, and you know where that's come from. So we know the recipe. You have to go out there and execute as best as possible. And in that scenario, you can only fail through chance and luck, but not through what you do. And getting back to it, I think it's the enjoyment of these games. The energy it brings, the everything that comes with it. The thrill of it, I think that's what you want to be part of as an athlete and everyone involved in the game.
Any other questions, Charlie?
Yeah, maybe just a quick injury update. I know you guys are missing Daniel Parra to suspension, but anybody else is not available?
Yeah, Daniel Parra, Liman Cisse, who's out, and then the rest are available. Victor is a game day decision that we're looking at, but across the board, everything looks good.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Perfect. Thanks, Charlie. Thanks, Bobby.
Thank you, guys.